Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia. Welcome back to the episode of our Hogwarts Legacy Let's Play. So, we have a new side quest in the library apparently. There's a portrait that wants something. It's not too far away, we'll just run over. Aside from this side quest, we only have the main mission going on, which is now dealing with Lug Duck, who has discovered where the drill is. He wants to stop it himself, and we're gonna go help him. He might die. I have a funny feeling that he might die.
It's an outrage! No one makes a fool of Ferdinand Octavius Pratt!
Sir, are you all right? You seem to be in some distress.
All right? Do I look all right? I've been kidnapped!
How can you be kidnapped when you're right here?
What sort of question is that? Of course I'm right here. I've more than one frame. Do you only have one home? It's my other frame. It's been stolen. And by students, no less. They paid filthy thieves to steal my other frame.
Oh dear. That sounds awful.
Well, awful is exactly what Astoria Cricket is. She's behind all of this. She and her friends were moaning about me of all the nerve. Then I heard her plot to enlist a gang of good-for-nothings to have me stolen from the Three Broomsticks. That's where my other frame hung. A hovel of a place. Though I suppose one could do worse. I once knew a portrait who ended up in the Hog's Head. No one's heard from him since.
Right. So back to your frame.
Ah, yes. There I was, powdering my wig, and the next thing I knew, I was being manhandled by rogues and carried off. As if I can afford not to be at my post. I do important work for the headmaster, and I need my other frame back at the Three Broomsticks.
Just who is Astoria Cricket, and what would she want with your frame?
She's a fourth-year troublemaker, that's who. She and her band of hoodlums discuss all sorts of misdeeds right under my nose, and then resent me for overhearing them. I can only assume they took my frame in some misguided attempt to punish me for doing my job.
What do you mean you do important work for the headmaster?
Let's just say I overhear quite a bit in Serona's fine establishment, and the headmaster likes to know all about it. He's come to count on me in this regard. Reminds me of my prefect days.
I don't suppose you have any idea where your stolen frame was taken. Can you see anything from it?
I most certainly can. They brought me to a ruin of all places. Some crumbling atrocity surrounded by water from the sound of it. Oh, I do also recall seeing the coast on the way.
I could look into the matter for you.
Oh, would you? How marvelous. Do it quickly, though, won't you? The place they took me to is quite beneath me. Off you go, then.
Alright, so I think we need to go to Hogsmeade to talk to it first. And then figure out which coast his portrait is, or the frame. Excuse-moi.
They still talk about you taking down that troll in the village circle.
Astoria Cricket?
That depends. Am I in trouble?
Ferdinand Pratt thinks you should be. Says you stole his frame.
I wouldn't call it stolen. Relocated's more like it. How do I put this nicely? Ferdinand Pratt is a postulant boil, and he's lucky I didn't have him sealed in a wall.
He truly is rather foul, isn't he?
All he does is spy on students in here and report back to the headmaster. Sometimes, if there's nothing to report, he'll make it up. I spent 4 hours in detention last week, all because he told Black that I was planning to drain the lake, whatever that means. It was the last straw. He and his frame had to go.
May I ask where you put him?
Well, I didn't put him anywhere. The frame is likely with the fine gents I paid to snatch it. They camp in a ruin by the coast. I just wanted it far enough away that I'd never have to think about Ferdinand Pratt ever again.
You do know he's screaming in the library as we speak.
Oh, for the love of Merlin. If you ask me, he's got nothing to scream about. I could have had him put in the hogshead. The pampered Pratt would have hated it. Grimy walls, smell of goats. And the patrons, they eat snooty princes like Ferdinand for dinner. But what's done is done. He isn't here anymore, and if I were you, I should enjoy it. Lovely chatting with you.
Okay, so now we go to the ruins. Which coast are we talking about here? Yep, down south. Oh! This little ruin. We've been here. We initially thought the hippogriff was going to be here.
Afraid to take a hit, are you? I'll check your pockets after you're dead.
Not that we're ever going to be short on Moonstone. These bad guys are so clustered together.
Plan. Ransom the portrait to Black for double the gold.
Atrevicus totalis.
I'm happy to keep or ransom him. Gold is gold. I know what you did to Iona Morgan, and I'll not.
Alright, that's a disarm.
Do that again, and I'll.
And you will explode.
Revelio.
Where did they put him? Oh, more company.
Ha ha! Time to teach someone a lesson!
I know I'm not hearing things.
They respawned a little too quickly. Oh, great. We do need to sell stuff.
Revelio.
Where is this portrait? Maybe it's inside. Nope.
Revelio.
Could you be louder? Ah, down there we see it. How do we get to him is the question now. I know there's a side entrance somewhere. We've seen it before.
Revelio.
Here. No, wait. That's not the right one. Huh.
Revelio.
Would you please meet with me in the Great Hall? I have come upon a difficult time, and I need a friend.
Are you familiar with the hamlet of Irondale? It's south of the castle. I think the cave that Doran wanted us to find is near there.
The actual Moonstone. I see it. I don't know how we can get to it. Oh.
Revelio.
I don't think so. I think this is one of those treasure vaults that we did. But I could be wrong. It does go fairly deep, but it's not the right one. There must be an entrance, maybe here. Yes, finally.
Well, it's about time. It's a wonder there's anything left of me.
Calm down, I'm here now.
Calm down. Those buffoons outside have been talking about burning me. Me! If they weren't all sharing half a brain, they'd realize I'm worth more to them intact and at the Three Broomsticks.
How was that?
With everything I overhear, I'm a veritable trove of information. Now, don't just stand there. I need to be back by cocktail hour. The place will be like a funeral without me.
What if I don't want to return you to the Three Broomsticks?
What on earth do you mean?
What if I took you to the Hog's Head instead? I've heard such nice things.
What a funny little joke. Now, the Three Broomsticks, please. Oh, they're bound to be missing me terribly. Be sure to carry me carefully, won't you? My pantaloons are already creased. Where have you put me? It's pitch black in here. I shan't stand for this.
So we have our choices. I mean, the painting is never gonna pay us. So we can go wherever we want. Let's have him learn a lesson here. We'll help out the student body. No, it's right here.
What is the meaning of this? This isn't the Three Broomsticks.
No, it's not. It's the Hog's Head.
Did you fall into a cauldron of stupid potion? You've brought me to the wrong place. It's absolutely vile in here.
Oh, give it a chance. You might grow to like it.
Please, you can't mean to leave me here. Please.
Goodbye, Ferdinand. Enjoy your new home.
I normally toss the both of you out. I like the look of the fancy man.
Target practice. Alright, so we're done with this quest, right? There we go. We do need to sell a lot of things. Although the market here is nice. This is not a prefer to go to one of these towns. It's a little bit easier to sell stuff.
What are you up to now?
What can I do for you?
What do you have for...
What can I help you with today? Aren't you one of the students who saved little Archie Bickle from Rookwood's lot? Such a noble thing to have done.
Alrighty.
I hope to see you again sometime.
We're gonna just tag this quest and fly back to the school because it's super close.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Revelio.
Although to enter the Great Hall, we should be on the other side of the school. Oh, how are the house points doing? Feels like Hufflepuff and Gryffindor has like all the points. And then this is empty. This is empty. Bit sad.
Some days are more difficult than others.
Natty, is everything all right?
There are times when my father's absence drifts to the back of my mind, and I feel peace for a day or two. But this is not one of those times. I miss him. I miss running with him. I miss Mattibeleland. He should still be here. And it's my fault that he isn't.
I'm sorry, Natty. I wish there was something I could do to help.
You have done plenty. In fact, many of my good days are good because of you. The bad days, however. I believe I would feel less helpless if I could truly put an end to Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's miserable lot. Each day they remain free, they do more damage, leaving people like Archie Bickle to suffer the consequences.
I agree, Natty. We'll get them. I've never seen someone so committed to a cause.
Thank you. I believe we will get them, beginning with Harlow. Thank you for speaking with me. It was very helpful.
Revelio.
This chest below still bothers me. There are 4 collectible chests that we have not gathered here in the school. 2 demiguise statues and 12 more pages. So there's still good sections of the school that we have not really fully explored apparently, but I don't know how to get to this chest. Maybe it's down below by the cliff. Maybe there's a cave somewhere. Anyhow, we're going to Irondale. We're going to pick up the start of the quest over there as well.
Revelio. Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
You made it! At least we're out of the classroom.
I take it this means you had some luck at the library?
It took a few hours and some eye-watering maps, but I think this might be the cave Doran told us about.
Impressive. Especially with how little information he gave us.
Well, I'm still not sure this is the cave, but it did seem the most promising. I stumbled across some folklore about a cave in the area that people avoid. Seemed the perfect place to hide something of value. It's a bit of a leap, I confess, but might a mysterious item such as a special moonstone be hidden in an equally mysterious cave? I think I'm desperate for anything at this point.
Did you discover why people avoid this cave?
Ridiculous, really. Rumor was that the cave drove people mad. I couldn't find any account by someone who had been in the cave, though. So either it is a rumor, or anyone who went in wasn't in any state to speak of it afterwards.
Sounds dangerous.
Well, we're here. We might as well have a look.
Agreed.
That's
I wonder if you
definitely
go blind
the
from staring directly at a moonstone.
attitude to explore a dangerous cave.
Revelio.
It's like we're already here. Might as well.
You don't think the rumors about the cave are true, do you?
I suppose we'll find out, won't we?
Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. Confringo.
It's another aggressive one.
I have the wrong spell combo here.
Levioso.
Oh my god, disrupted us. Ow.
Levioso.
Hold on. I should be able to flip it when it dives at me.
What is going on with them?
She threw a cabbage out and pretty much killed it with the cabbage.
Revelio. Defendo. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
One foot in front of the next and quiet.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Where do we need this? Oh, here.
Revelio. Depulso.
It raises this platform, but it's dropping fast.
Descendo.
Big old legendary chest up there.
Depulso. Revelio.
Phoenix or Jabbernox? I don't think those are Phoenix.
Voipers.
Loopers,
I
okay.
beg your pardon?
This must be how the rumor about the cave started. The Whooper's song is said to drive anyone who hears it mad.
Accio.
If the Moonstone is here and so are Whoopers, I wonder if it's being protected.
Revelio. Accio.
Ah, the rune doors.
Why am I not surprised? First the Whoopers and now this.
I should open this one.
Revelio. Accio.
We need to find moths for those spinners.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Accio. Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos! Perhaps the runes and moths have something to do with finding the moths.
Revelio.
Another obstacle. No matter. I'm sure we can work out a way across.
Accio.
Maybe we have to borrow a butterfly from before.
Lumos. Compulso. Lumos.
Merlin, it's beautiful.
Revelio.
You did it!
Oh.
I was
Lovely.
hoping we wouldn't have to do this again.
Levioso. Finger.
Flipendo!
Levioso. Defender. Revelio.
Look, where the water's bubbling. How odd.
Shall we take a closer look?
You read my mind.
Well, this is called the Moonstone Garden.
Revelio.
Merlin, it's even more beautiful close up. It's got to be here, I just know it.
Confringo! Revelio.
Given what Whoopers are known to do, I never thought I'd be so happy to see this many of them.
I don't know. I've been listening to them for a while now, and I'm starting to lose my mind. Revelio.
Very funny. I was just thinking how it's proof that poachers haven't been here, assuming this is where the Moonstone is. Which means we're one step ahead of them. We found it! It's like staring directly at the moon. Well, we found what we came for. Now we just need to bring it to the henge.
I feel like we perhaps are missing some chests, but let's talk to Poppy first.
Well done, Poppy. This did end up being the right cave after all.
A good thing, too. We need every advantage over the poachers if we're to get to the Snidgets first. We should do as Doran suggested and bring the Moonstone to the henge.
I think I'd like to look around a bit first.
I suppose we could spare a moment. Very well. We should leave soon. The longer we stay, the more I want a Whooper.
I'm convinced we missed something here from the earlier parts.
Revelio.
That chest right there and that structure.
Confringo. Revelio.
We have to go back and speak to her, because that might be a little bit. Let's see, there's another chest over there, another chest over there. There's at least 2 chests that we missed. But I'm unsure how we can get to them.
Revelio.
Looking at the mini-map, there's something over here. But I can't access it.
Confringo. Depulso. Revelio.
Little out of ideas, because we see those 2 missing chests, but I don't see how we could get to them. It's this room here.
Lumos. Defender. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Ah, this is the part we didn't explore. Okay, glad we found it.
Revelio.
Can't really dive me. I also can't get across the water if they're gonna swim and attack me when I get into the water. Okay, we're good. Got the chest.
Revelio. Accio.
Okay, but we lost something over there.
Levioso.
Ah, missed the timing.
Defendo. Revelio.
We had to get this chest. It's one of the collectibles. Or else this dungeon isn't officially completed. But now we have to go back to Poppy, which is the painful part.
Revelio. Depulso.
There we go. Now we just gotta swim back up. Can we just go through the waterfall? No, not allowed. There we go.
From the outside, you'd never guess this place even existed in here.
I have a feeling that was the idea. Are you finished exploring?
I believe I am.
Good. If we leave for the henge now, we should make it by nightfall. We still have the poachers to contend with. That's the henge, precisely where Doran said it would be. But now that we're here, I'm not entirely sure how to feel. We knew we were at the cave for the Moonstone, but Doran didn't tell us what to expect when we placed the stone in the henge.
I don't think Doran would knowingly send us into danger.
You're right. I suppose I'm worrying over nothing. Let's make our way down. We're nearly at the end of this. I think that's it over there.
How's your gran doing, by the way?
Oh.
Nothing keeps Gran down. She set up a caterwauling charm and threatened to make a coat out of the next poacher that set foot on her doorstep. I still feel terrible that I'm the reason they went there.
Surely she'll be pleased you've gone after the Snidgets.
I hope so. Gran understands how important it is to protect those who need it. I think we can safely say we know where the Moonstone goes.
Whoa!
Oh. That was a mooncalf dance. Do you know how rare it is to see even one? They only ever happen under a full moon. Though I suppose the Moonstone allowed it to happen now.
Is the pattern they left behind on the ground normal?
All part of the dance. No one pattern is ever the same, though. We'll need to draw this one to get a better sense of it. Can't wait to tell Gran that I've managed to see not one, but 2 mooncalf dances. She'll be jealous.
You've seen this before?
It was pure luck the first time. I was on Highwing, or I'd never have spotted it. It was the night Well, the night I met Highwing, actually,
I'd love to hear about how you and Highwing met.
I'd actually like you to know. About 5 years ago, Highwing had been captured by poachers. At first, they planned to sell her, but soon decided they wanted to kill her instead. More money, I suppose. I'd finally had enough. I freed Highwing and we ran. We'd flown for ages when I spotted mooncalves dancing below and we landed to watch them. It felt like an omen. A good one. A sign that the worst was over.
What do you mean you'd had enough and the worst was over?
You see, the night I freed Highwing was also the night I ran away from home. A poacher camp. I come from a family of poachers.
You're perfect with us, but yeah.
Why didn't you tell me this before? After all our time together.
I'm sorry. I thought about it so many times, but I'm ashamed of who my family is. I never fitted in, but the older I got, the more apparent it became. Gran tried for years to convince my parents to let me live with her. Suffice it to say, when I left with Highwing, I flew straight for her house.
How brave. I'm glad you escaped.
So am I. There were so many creatures I was unable to help when I was younger. Now that's all I want to do.
From everything I've seen, you're doing precisely that.
I've had a bit of help. I've never told anyone any of this, but I'm glad that you know. It's nice to have someone to talk about it with.
What was it like growing up in a family of poachers?
The thing I remember most was how much we moved around, always chasing the next big kill. It was chaotic and dangerous and nowhere a child should ever grow up.
Do your parents know about the things you do now? Saving that dragon from the fighting ring, for instance.
We don't speak, or rather, they don't speak to me. Last I heard, they were in Borneo trying to make their fortunes there, acromantulas. However, I wouldn't be surprised if word has got back to them. Some days a part of me hopes that it has. Now that I'm older, I wish I could talk to them, get them to see sense. But sadly, I suspect that wouldn't do any good.
We were around so many poachers in the tent. Were you not worried about being recognized?
Poachers are nomadic, and most of the ones in the area aren't any I'd grown up with. That said, I suspect someone must have recognized me. That's how they got to Gran.
I'm glad you told me.
We should get back to Doran. He'll need to see the symbol, and we've got poachers to beat. If you collect the Moonstone, I can make a quick drawing of the symbol for Doran.
We're probably gonna bump into her parents as a finale to her questline, I feel like.
Are you finished with the drawing?
Just barely. I think the pattern's a bird. At least that's what it looks like.
Didn't the journal say the key to finding the Snidget lies in the moonlight?
Of course. That's it. We need to show this to Doran. Not that I'd know where to find him at this hour. Perhaps we should head back to the castle and we can track him down after a good night's sleep.
Agreed. I'm ready to leave if you are.
Alright, back at the school. Another side quest done. And down to just the main quest line. We did kick off multiple quests, but they wouldn't send us owls until we reach a certain point. I hear that sound. I feel like it's right in the building below us here.
Revelio.
Castle ramparts. Along with powerful protective enchantments, these defensive ramparts have safeguarded Hogwarts Castle for centuries. The ancient rooms and corridor along the rampart might be worth exploring, as they harbor mysteries of their own. I think that means we have 11 left. We haven't really searched the grounds very much. We've been inside quite a bit. That chest we saw in the Great Hall here,
Revelio.
I don't think it's accessible from the outside, unfortunately. Alrighty. I think we can perhaps end the episode here, and next time we'll go to the mine, because everything else seems to be at an impasse. Collectible item-wise, unless we want to hunt down the 6 species of animals that we haven't picked up. I feel like we can wait on that. No rush there. Yeah, most of these map parts are explored, and the things that we haven't found, we're gonna have to just bump into those, the balloons and the landing spots. We'll kick things off at the coastal mine next time and continue the main quest line. So until then, bye!